Moss takes second place. Naomi Schiff, her best result of the day so far, in third. And Philip Viljoen, consistent in fourth.
Third place in the second heat, that was a good run.
Yeah, I tried my best, had a good run on Simon in the beginning. I never managed to keep that position. He blocked quite nicely. And then I got the run on Philip, and I managed to pass him, so I'm quite chuffed about that.
We saw Wesley was starting to build towards the middle of the race, but he actually started to fall off the pace. So I guess you could just focus on the third place after that.
Yeah, well, I could see Philip was coming closer to me, so I just pushed harder and harder and harder until I built up the gap again.
On to Heat 3 of Super Rock. Ian Young is going 3 for 3 if he possibly can. Simon Moss wants to spoil his day, though.
Oh, a little tap between Naomi Schiff and Bjorn moves him wide. Looks like Wesley also got caught out on that and unfortunately dropped right through the field. Where is he? About 20th place.
Yeah, the luckless Wesley Orr really trying to... He's on the comeback trail at the moment, and everyone just keeps pushing him back. The top three drivers. What a drive from Philip Viljoen. A great start, a great qualifier, and he's still up there challenging for a win.
And once again, Simon leaves the door wide open into Kangaroo, and Ian Young says, thank you very much.
I don't know what the story is there. Maybe it's a little bit of kart setup. He's not the kind of driver that would make a mistake like that.
Oh!
And Wesley is involved again. Shame, man. He just gets boxed out every time.
Can you handle that? It looks like Aiton Good was involved there too. Adrian Wood, Alex Jacobides, Mundler was in there. Oh, things are really not going well for our top contenders in this championship, especially Idube. Back on board as we head flying down. This is an awesome thing to see. That's Jason Grayling in the 46 kart. Absolutely flying and in fourth place on the road. What a drive.
Astounding, really. He's got his head down. You can see a little bit of body language that says, I'm here, I'm staying here. I don't care who's behind me, even if it is a lady. You're not coming past.
I don't know.
Maybe you are.
Okay, there goes Naomi and sneaks through to fourth place. So Naomi Schiff sneaking to fourth place, getting ahead of Jason Grayling. Now, Grayling needs to stick with her. He cannot afford to drop back because here comes the rest of this battling field.
He's had a problem. He kicked up a lot of dirt, so he blew himself offline, and he has given this race to Ian Young. Ian Young just needs to concentrate on his lap times because second place is where the battle is. You can see, well, you can see that Ian Young isn't there. That's what you can see.
That's exactly right. He's got a big gap over everybody else, and unfortunately, if you get a gap like that, not even the pace of World Championship contenders and ex-World Champions, and of course BMW World Champions, can do anything. You've got to get it all right here, and if you don't, you're going to fall in the wayside and have to take second and third on the day.
Bjorn is looking very, very good on the back wheel of Ernie van der Walt. Ernie's had a hard day. He's been knocked around in the second heat. He had some problems with his car. After he tangled up with one of the other drivers, had to just limp it home. He wants a victory. No, he doesn't need a victory. He needs to take wins every time he goes out to stand any chance of getting some points back.
This is Naomi Schiff on the back end of Philip Viljoen. So a nice little start here, and hopefully she can find a way past. You've got to keep it all together. You've got to get in tighter than that if you want to get the drive up towards this top corner. To get the drive up to the top corner, that's exactly what she's done. Close down that gap, and hopefully by the time they get down to Kangaroo, she'll have enough and have what it takes on the brakes to get past him. As they go down there now, she has a big look up the inside, but not close enough just yet.
Wiggling on the brakes, but you're right, Greg. You've got to be literally underneath the back axle of the car in front of you to make a move. And there it is, going up and over a pipeline. Strong move. Naomi Schiff moves herself up into third place.
Jason Grayling had to climb on the brakes, actually come off the accelerator completely because there was such a good move there that it actually slowed up the car in front of him. And Philip Viljoen all of a sudden was in his way. But behind him, Keegan Blackensee is now starting to tap him from behind, saying, right, let's find a way past. Naomi can get through. Let's go ourselves.
So third place, we've got a freight train of about 10 drivers queuing things up, and this is where it gets real heated. Anyone touches anyone in front of them, the gap is going to open up. You may be able to inherit something like 2 or 3 places in one corner.
There you
just
go.
like that.
Oh, the 95 cart being tapped out. Oh, that is a big, big move there. And unfortunately, stuck in that position, you're not going to be able to get through until you get a clearance from somebody on the sideline. And that is going to drop Ernie right out of contention and into the bottom 20. Simon Moss, hand up, problem on his cart. He's out.
The man who is running second place and second place overall for the day has to park it in heat number 3. He will be gutted with that one.
Oh, man, Skalkberger, you're not going to be happy about that, are you, buddy? But unfortunately, Simon Moss is out of this one. That's going to drop him out of contention, possibly for this championship. He's going to have find something at the next 2 rounds to get back into contention after a DNF. You cannot afford to have a DNF in any of these classes.
Ruiz and Blackensee were going at it. Ruiz got himself a move through. But this is second place on the road we're watching right now. Naomi Schiff and Viljoen, they are having a very, very strong dice. And there's kind of no one around them as well. They can play nice.
Speaking of no one around Ian Young. He'll take the victory. Second place will be Naomi Schiff. A superb drive from the lady. And I think that is a case of Ian Young. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming.
Naomi Schiff takes second place in the third heat. Viljoen in third, Kralin in fourth, and Ruiz recovering to a 5th place.
Boxing with Viljoen a little bit, but you won it out.
Yeah, it was a great race. We kept catching Simon. I made a small mistake and then Viljoen came past me. I managed to get him back on the next corner and then I fought my way back to Simon, and just before I could get him, his car broke down. So it was unfortunate for him, but